Easy work.
Easy.
You don't want it. You don't want it.
Easy.
Floyd Mayweather sends shockwaves through boxing, locking in another exhibition bout as his massive rematch with Manny Pacquiao approaches. Breaking down the matchup, Teddy Atlas weighed the key factors between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao.
These iconic fighters, right, at this point. All right, number one, advantage, disadvantage, age, right? I put even. They each get a check. They're both old, all right? So that's number one. The number two was who's got less miles on the odometer. And because of the defensive style of Mayweather, I gave a check to Mayweather having the edge here. I mean, besides the Marquez fights, Pacquiao's been in some tough fights, right? Reflexes and timing and other boxing elements. Well, I gave the check to Pacquiao. At least he's had some fights, or at least one real fight, Barrios.
Furthermore, he said Floyd Mayweather might be the fresher fighter, though he noted that long periods of inactivity could impact Floyd's timing early on. Mayweather had the natural size advantage. Manny Pacquiao had always been the more powerful puncher and earned the edge in that category. When it came to speed, Teddy saw no clear advantage.
And yeah, Mayweather's fresher, but inactivity could affect his timing, especially early in the fight. So next one, power. Well, the guy who's always been a naturally better puncher, not the naturally bigger guy though, so that equals it out a little bit, evens it out. The naturally bigger guy is Mayweather, but the natural puncher was always Pacquiao. He gets a check. Speed, who gets the edge there? Well, Mayweather always fast, always smooth, always fluid. And Pacquiao, I mean, tremendous hand and feet speed, foot speed. I give them both the check.
As a new exhibition match was announced today, Chad Johnson said Mike Zambidis has no real chance, describing the bout as nothing more than a tune-up before Floyd steps into a much bigger challenge against Manny Pacquiao.
So again, for one, I think that's a tune-up. The guy, the Greek guy, that's a tune-up before he gets to Manny Pacquiao, because I think that guy is going to probably try to give him a little show, give him a little challenge. But that's all that is. That's all it comes down to, because he knows once you get to Manny Pacquiao, all bets are off.
And now, boxing analyst Fannin said Floyd Mayweather's exhibition in Greece made sense as a step between bigger events, with the real focus still on the upcoming fight with Manny Pacquiao. He added that if the event delivers, it could lead to even bigger opportunities for Mayweather.
So to see Floyd pop up in the middle of these two big mega fights in a fight in Greece, yeah, just call that's just something that makes sense to me. So then you have the fight with Manny Pacquiao, and Manny Pacquiao, especially if Mike Tyson Floyd Mayweather Jr. looks good against Mike Tyson, and it's an enjoyable event. Man, you can expect even more coming out of that from Floyd Mayweather Jr. if he gets Manny Pacquiao. And the Manny Pacquiao fight, they're making a real fight. You may get a fourth fight out of that. I'm telling you right now, that can make Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s money problems go away, because I don't think that there's another athlete really in the world that can pull that off.
With Floyd Mayweather actively back in the ring, the boxing world is predicting the outcomes of the major upcoming bout, Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. On the news of the rematch, boxing commentator Wade Plemons noted that Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao were both well past their prime, but believed the fight could still be competitive. Wade pointed out that Pacquiao had recently fought Mario Barrios for a world title and even looked good in that performance, showing he could still compete at a high level. He added that despite all the exhibitions, Mayweather had also shown flashes of his skill, suggesting both legends might still have enough left to make the fight interesting.
Let's be honest though, Floyd's 49, Manny's 47. We know what we're gonna get. They're not gonna be in their prime. We don't expect them to be in their primes. But Manny Pacquiao just came off a world title fight where I thought he beat Mario Barrios. I thought he beat him. Now, granted, it was a draw, and we just saw Mario Barrios get absolutely skunked by Ryan Garcia. It's showing us that, one, like I've said, Mario Barrios is one of the worst world champions in boxing, or he was. Again, that's no offense to Mario. It's just the reality is he was not one of the stronger champions. Two, the game is obviously always going. It's always on that forward treadmill, so it's passed him by. But it showed that Manny could compete, at least at some high level still, in boxing. And Floyd, even with the 20 billion exhibitions he's done to sully his name, it's shown that he still got it.
Looking back at their first encounter, Wade pointed to the numbers that defined the fight. He noted that while the bout wasn't high volume, Floyd Mayweather clearly controlled the exchanges, landing far more punches and doing so with greater efficiency. Wade explains that Pacquiao struggled to find his rhythm that night, and he didn't expect the rematch to look much different, predicting an even slower pace this time around.
And I think that'll be an interesting breakdown to go back and look at, because there was nice exchanges in that fight. And no, again, it wasn't the most volume-heavy fight. As we look back at the final CompuBox numbers from the fight, there was 400 punches thrown between the two of them, though, and 148 landed on Floyd's side to Manny's 81. He couldn't really get it going. His connection percentage was super low, but his output was super low for Manny Pacquiao. Manny threw more power, which you expected. Floyd with more jabs, but he was way more efficient with his power, landing more while throwing less. And you see the average punches per round down at 36. I don't expect much different this time around. If anything, they're probably going to throw less punches than that per round. The only thing I don't want, and again, it's a pro fight, so both guys are going to approach this with that mindset.
Reacting to the rumored rematch, former champ Tim Bradley suggested Floyd Mayweather might be taking the fight because of financial motivation. Bradley argued that Mayweather had avoided the matchup for years, but was now more willing to make it happen. Still, Tim added that if Floyd truly believed he couldn't beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't step into the ring with him at all.
Mayweather has to do this fight because he need that bread. That's why. That's why. And it's funny when you have options. When you have options, yo, you can make your choice. When you doing great and you got money in the bank and you sitting pretty, yeah. You sitting pretty, 51 or 50-0. Isn't it great? But now, when you need them, you call on them. Mayweather didn't want this damn fight with Manny Pacquiao years ago, and now he want this damn fight now. Because he needs money, that's why. All the rumors are true. It's a sad thing, but it is what it is. But it is what it is. And you know one more thing. Mayweather, if Mayweather didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him.
Reflecting on the rivalry, Max Kellerman acknowledged that Floyd Mayweather defeated Manny Pacquiao, but argued that Pacquiao's achievements across multiple weight classes made his resume extraordinary. Kellerman pointed out that Manny rose from flyweight to dominate division after division, defeating top fighters along the way. Max emphasized that Pacquiao's willingness to face anyone and succeed across so many weights made his legacy incredibly rare in boxing.
Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao, it's true. Floyd is one of the top 10 greatest pound-for-pound fighters who ever lived. Tough to argue otherwise. But pound for pound, he can't be above Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was a flyweight champion. Not that he turned pro at flyweight. He was good enough as a flyweight to be the lineal champion, the real champion. Now, he didn't win titles in every division. He skipped some of these, but I just want to tell you how flyweight, junior bantam, junior feather, junior light, junior welter, junior middle.
He's rolling.
And he laid waste to these divisions. He fought great fighters. He never ducked anybody.
Discussing Floyd Mayweather's plans, Andre Ward explained that Floyd believed he still had the ability to break more records in boxing while continuing his global events. Ward noted that Floyd claimed no one in the sport could generate bigger gates, larger audiences, or more revenue with each event, especially with his global media partnership. But Andre also pointed out that another major storyline had been building behind the scenes, as rumors of a Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao rematch had circulated for months before finally being confirmed.
Around the world, and that's what Floyd Mayweather has done. Floyd Mayweather said, "I still have what it takes to set more records in the sport of boxing," speaking about his upcoming fight with Mike Tyson. And he also said no one will generate a bigger gate, have a bigger global broadcast audience, and generate more money with each event. Floyd says, "I plan on continuing doing these events, and I plan to keep doing it with my global media partner, CSI Sports, Fight Sports." This is Floyd Mayweather making the comment about the Tyson exhibition, and then also his desire to continue fighting as a professional fighter, not just a fighter that's fighting exhibitions. And then out of nowhere, if you're in the know, you know that the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao rematch had been rumored for the past 3, 4, 5 months.
As the hype grew louder, Bruce Carrington pushed back. Carrington questioned why fans expected a war from fighters already in their 30s, reminding everyone what happened the last time expectations ran wild. Bruce pointed to recent performances and warned people not to expect prime versions forever. His message was simple: big names didn't guarantee a classic.
There's people hyped about this. I guess, hardcores like us that really know the game. But it's people like acting like these, my man, they're both in their 30s and we about to get a war. You remember what happened last time? Like, I guess what you think, Floyd's slower or something? Like, what are people counting on?
People
Pacquiao looked terrible against Barrios.
I mean, people were just counting on.
Looked okay.
I think he looked okay.
Barrios.
No, for his age, I think he looked okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Come on. For his age, you can't expect the prime Pacquiao. Come on.
This is about to be a show.
When the debate shifted to legacy, Sean Zittel shared what he kept hearing from champions and Hall of Famers. Zittel said many of them believed Manny Pacquiao could never beat Floyd Mayweather, and they said it with full confidence. Still, Sean saw danger in Pacquiao's style. He explained that Manny's speed, angles, and chaotic rhythm remained youthful enough to trouble even younger fighters. Zittel argued that if Floyd wasn't sharp enough to match that pace, Pacquiao had the kind of approach that could catch him.
Guys that have been champions, Hall of Famers, they tell me Manny can never beat Floyd. And that they're not saying that being, taking sides. They're just telling me with conviction he'll never beat Floyd. Do you think that, Bruce? Or
I think that Pacquiao's style is just super dangerous to where and that's the reason why he is, like I said, could still be a problem for a lot of fighters today, because it's still youthful in a way to where it can keep up with a lot of these younger guys with his chaotic approach, and his quickness is still there. If Floyd isn't as quick, or just a decent amount of quickness to keep up with that, then yeah, I can see Pacquiao catching him.
As the conversation turned to a possible rematch, Gabe Rosado gave his take. Gabe believed Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao could deliver an even better fight this time because both had slowed down. Gabe suggested Floyd might not move the way he once did, which could change the dynamic completely. He noted that Pacquiao still showed rhythm and energy in recent outings, so everyone already knew what Manny would bring. Gabe felt the real question surrounded Floyd. Gabe explained that Mayweather relied heavily on speed and movement throughout his career, and at that age, speed wasn't something that lost it forever.
And as far as Floyd and Pacquiao, man, it's like, it's going to be, I think it's going to even be a better fight this time, only because, obviously they're going to be, they slow down. Floyd can't, I don't think he's going to be able to move as much as he used to. And then, Pacquiao still kind of got that flow with him. He showed it in Barrios fight. So, I think we know what Pacquiao's going to bring to the table is going to be more interesting what Floyd got. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd still got those movements. You know what I'm saying? Because, Pacquiao's more of like the straight up fighter, where Floyd relied a lot on his, speed.
Yeah.
We know that go. You're not gonna have speed. You're not gonna have speed when you're 50.
As he weighed in, Zab Judah, a professional ex-boxer, gave Manny Pacquiao the edge. Zab praised Manny's movement, smooth rhythm, and sharp combinations, saying Manny's mix of speed and power kept him dangerous. Zab described Pacquiao as elusive and active, a fighter who stayed effective because of that fluid attack. Still, Zab pointed out one flaw. He said Manny sometimes relaxed on defense and stood upright too long, leaving openings to be caught clean.
I mean, yeah, don't give Manny edge, but Manny has movement, he has fluidness, he those good combinations. He's a combination puncher with speed and power, so he's always gonna do good. He's elusive, you know what I'm saying? Only thing Manny Pacquiao's probably biggest problem is, and his pet peeve that I always have with him is his defense. Sometimes he slacks on his defense and he gets caught standing straight there and he can't be, connect.
Discussing the rumored clash between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, Corey Yeoman, a boxing analyst, noted that despite their age, both fighters could compete with today's welterweights. Yeoman pointed out that the win Ryan Garcia received heavy praise for against Mario Barrios was the same kind of result that Pacquiao could have produced himself. Corey explains that while both legends are older now, their level might still be comparable to many fighters currently competing, which adds real intrigue to the potential matchup.
But he could have reasonably won that fight.
fight, and Manny Pacquiao at 47 would be a current world champion. Now, does that say something about the caliber of fighter that he was in there with that night, or the general caliber of the welterweight division presently? Probably, but it also speaks to how good these guys were and still are. That even with the erosion of time, that Manny Pacquiao could be as good as some of the best welterweights in the world right now, right? Like, to put it into context, the win that Ryan Garcia is being praised for, the best that he's ever looked at as a professional, maybe, against Mario Barrios just last weekend, that was damn near the same win that Manny Pacquiao would have had, right? So that, like, does add a little bit of intrigue to this fight, is that, yes, this is a very old version of these two that are going to get in the ring, but are they might still be as good as the guys that are out there. So it might not actually be that bad of a fight, Bo.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. trained with incredible intensity when preparing for his historic fight against Manny Pacquiao. His workouts often took place late at night in the gym, showing his unique training style and discipline. Mayweather focused on speed, defense, and perfect technique rather than just raw power. During the training camp, Mayweather also worked heavily on conditioning. He spent hours doing heavy bag drills, defensive slips, footwork practice, and sparring sessions. His trainers pushed him to maintain a high pace while staying relaxed and controlled. This type of training helped him prepare for Pacquiao's explosive speed and aggressive attacks, ensuring he could stay calm and strategic throughout the fight. The dedication and discipline shown by Mayweather during this camp were a big reason he remained undefeated for so long. His focus on technique, stamina, and mental preparation allowed him to dominate many opponents. When the fight finally happened, Mayweather used his defensive skills and ring intelligence to outbox Pacquiao and win the match, proving why he was considered one of the greatest boxers in history. Manny Pacquiao is famous for one of the most intense training routines in boxing. During his fight camps, he trains for many hours each day to build speed, power, and endurance. His mornings usually start with a long run of around 5 to 10 miles, sometimes including hill sprints or stair running. This cardio helps him maintain his explosive speed and stamina throughout long boxing matches. After the morning run, he continues his training at the gym with boxing drills. He spends time doing pad work with his trainers, heavy bag sessions, shadow boxing, and sparring rounds. These workouts improve his fast punching combinations and aggressive fighting style. His trainers also focus on defensive movements and footwork, so he can move quickly in the ring while attacking his opponent. Strength and conditioning are also an important part of Pacquiao's routine. He performs exercises like push-ups, sit-ups, core training, and resistance workouts to build power and durability. This intense preparation helped him compete at the highest level for many years and face top fighters such as Floyd Mayweather Jr. Pacquiao's discipline and work ethic are major reasons why he became one of the greatest boxers in history. The debate around a possible Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao rematch continues to grow. Some experts believe Mayweather's defense, size, and ring control would still give him the edge. Others argue Pacquiao's speed, power, and relentless pressure could make the fight far more competitive than many expect. Even now, both legends still carry the experience and ring intelligence that made them icons of the sport. In the end, styles make fights. Mayweather brings precision and defensive mastery, while Pacquiao brings speed and explosive offense. If they ever meet again, the boxing world will be watching. So who wins if Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao run it back? Drop your prediction in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more boxing content.